Just a reminder, if you do have a phone or a camera, we kindly ask that you please silence that and return them to your bag or pocket. This will be for the duration of the ceremony. The bride and groom have an amazing team here with us to capture this special moment for them. And when we are all wrapped up, we kindly ask that you let the wedding party exit first. And at that time, guests may proceed to the cocktail hour and will be joined by the bride and groom. Thank you. You may be seated. You guys can stand facing each other. All right. Welcome, everyone. Before getting started, I want to thank each and everyone in attendance here for being with us today. Each of you holds a very special place in the hearts of Sarah and Kyle. By your presence here, you are supporting their decision to commit themselves to one another. On behalf of the bride and groom, I thank each one of you for joining us on this special day. I'd like to offer a special thanks to the parents of the bride, Tom and Laureen, and the parents of the groom, Jeff and Diane. So friends and family, bride and groom, we are gathered here today to witness the union of Sarah and Kyle and to celebrate their love and commitment to one another. For those of you whom I do not know and have not yet had the pleasure of meeting, my name is Meredith Johansson. I am fortunate enough to have known the bride for 25 years. And purely by chance, I believe I may have played the smallest of roles in Sarah and Kyle's first meeting some 15 years ago. When Sarah first called me to share the news of their engagement, this was not remotely the position I thought I would be in today. I am, however, so incredibly honored and proud to stand before you and beside you as you enter this next chapter. I remember as kids and young adults, we thought those were the best years of our lives, but I am certain they were not. Your future together will be the most cherished, most special, and for sure the very best years of your life. So Sarah and Kyle, as your officiant, I must give you my 2 cents of marriage wisdom. Today, you are surrounded by friends and family who love and support you. Together, this group of people will not only ensure an unforgettable celebration this evening, but they will also provide you with an endless support system for the family you two become today. It is therefore our duty as witnesses to provide you with our unconditional strength and support as you embark on this journey together. Keep doing what you have been doing. Make every day count, appreciate the little things, forgive, laugh, live for each day. But if you do one thing beyond all others, have fun. Never forget how truly blessed you are, because in the chaos of life, you somehow found each other. Who would have thought that a chance meeting so many years ago would eventually bring us here today? You two deserve each other, are meant for each other, and complete each other. So I'm reminded of a quote by an author, Robert Fulghum. He's a Grammy nominee and New York Best Times selling author. In 1988, he wrote the book, All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. And he wrote this: you have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes. Indeed, you have been making commitments in an informal way. All of those conversations that were held in a car or over a meal or during those long walks, all of those conversations that began with when we're married and continued with I will and you will and we will. All of those late night talks that included someday and somehow and maybe. All of those promises that are unspoken matters of heart. All of these common things and more are the real processes of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things that we promised, we hoped, we dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every word. So look at one another and remember that this moment in time, before this moment, you have been many things to one another, an acquaintance, a friend, a companion, lover, dancing partner, and even a teacher. For you have learned so much from each other these past few years. Shortly, you will say a couple words that will take you across the threshold of life, and things between you will never quite be the same. For after today, you will say to the world that this is my husband and this is my wife. What I have gained from all of this is that a true marriage begins well before the wedding, and the efforts of marriage continue well beyond the ceremony. A brief moment in time and the stroke of a pen are all that is required to create the legal bond of marriage. But it takes a lifetime of love, commitment, and compromise to make marriage durable and everlasting. May we have the rings. This commitment is made in love and lived in hope. It is made new every day of your lives. The wedding rings are a tangible symbol of the vows you will share with each other. Wear them every day to remind yourselves of the promises that you make here today. So, do you, Kyle, take Sarah to be your wife? Do you promise to share your life with her, build your dreams together, support her in times of trouble, and rejoice with her in times of happiness? Do you promise to give her respect, love, and loyalty through all of the trials and triumphs of your lives together?
I do.
Good sign.
So Kyle, repeat after me. Sarah, I give you this ring,
Sarah, I give you this ring,
which is a symbol of my unconditional love and commitment to you.
which is a symbol of my unconditional love and commitment to you.
Go ahead. Do you, Sarah, take Kyle to be your husband? Do you promise to share your life with him, build your dreams together, support him in times of trouble, and rejoice with him in times of happiness? Do you promise to give him respect, love, and loyalty through all of the trials and triumphs of your lives together?
I do.
Sarah, repeat after me. Kyle, I give you this ring,
Kyle, I give you this ring,
which is a symbol of my unconditional love and commitment to you.
which is a symbol of my unconditional love and commitment to you.
Go ahead. Now, we have heard your promise to share your lives in marriage, and we recognize and respect the vows that you have made here before us. In the honesty and sincerity of what you have said and done here today, and in accordance with the laws of the state of New Jersey, it is my sincere pleasure and honor to officially pronounce you husband and wife. Kyle, you may kiss your bride.